Django Unchained in under 4 minutes.
I'm Dr. King Schultz. This is
So King Schultz, Dr. King Schultz, his horse there. Well, basically, he's a bounty hunter.
Now, are you the spectre? So, I wish to parlay with you. Speak English.
So right here, he's just trying to con them into doing business with them, but it's how he meets Django, so it's a crucial part of the film. So he BS's them, but really, he has a bounty for their heads. He has some questions until he finds Django, and we introduce Jamie Foxx as Django. We're all about here, and they become friends. There's some blood and guts because it's a Tarantino movie. Then they have a classic Western showdown, but really they're doing the right thing, and they are hunting a bad person. And now Christoph Waltz's character, Dr. Schultz, is explaining to Jamie Foxx's character, Django, how it works to be a bounty hunter. They spend a lot of time together going over this. He starts training him and mentoring him. He really cleans him up. And we get on the road, and then he finds out that Django is actually in love with his slave wife. After this, they start to go to great lengths to get Django reunited with his wife, Brunhilde, played by Kerry Washington. There's some comedic moments, even though, I don't know, it's just kind of supposed to be funny, but Jonah Hill right here.
If you don't wear them as you ride up, that just defeats the purpose. I can't see in this fucking thing. I can't breathe in this fucking thing. I can't ride in this fucking thing. Fuck on, no. Now that's my dog, my whole day. It's 30 bucks today for you unregistered sons of bitches, and all I can hear is criticize, criticize, criticize. Don't ask me your mind for nothing. Now look, let's not forget why we're here. We got things. The bags was a nice idea. Yeah. But not pointing the fingers. They could have been done better. So how about no bags this time?
Jonah Hill has a little cameo in it, because him and Leo were all buddy-buddy, and Leo is coming out. This is a 4-act, that's why it's a 4-minute video. Christoph Waltz then teaches Django all about Brunhilde and the German myth and everything, and he takes him off all to be his partner as a bounty hunter and keep part of the bounties. Then they go to Mississippi. In Mississippi, that's where they meet. Is Missoula County, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. That's where they go and try to buy a slave fighter, but really they're trying to purchase and save Django's wife, Hilde, Brunhilde. So, because Dr. Schultz speaks German, and so does Brunhilde, and nobody else there does, they speak in code. He introduces Django to save her, but they have to build up to that, so they're still pretending like they're slave traders, and they want Mandingo fighters. And this is where he tells Kerry Washington's character that Django's there. She sees him, she passes out. They're at dinner. Sam Jackson knows something's up. He's like, oh, you know him. You have eyes for him, don't you? Then he whispers, meet me in the library, and here they are in the library. And basically, Sam Jackson's cluing him in. They're not here to buy a Mandingo fighter. They're here for that girl. So now he addresses the table with a slow, long, drawn-out speech. In real life, he actually does cut his hand here by mistake on a teacup. He just keeps acting, does a 4-minute monologue with his bleeding hand, and later Tarantino writes in the script, so it's not real blood on Kerry Washington's face, but he did really cut his hand initially making that. They sign her away. They buy Brunhilde for $12,000, and then, well, Dr. Schultz he just has flashbacks. The slave's been eaten by dogs, and he has to kill Marshall Kennedy, so he shoots them. They all freak out. Django gets crazy and just starts shooting up the whole place, and then they get his girl, and they hold her hostage, and now he is screwed, so he comes out, he gives up, and now he wakes up hanging upside down. They're going to burn off his private parts, but then he decides, no, it'll be worse if we take you and we transfer you to this one slave trader. So these slave traders, these transporters, they're known at, well, one's played by Quentin Tarantino, as you can see here, and Christoph Waltz has also been shot in the effort of releasing Django, and Django's been caught, so it's like to no avail. So now Django's going to one of the worst, most torturous slave places. But he made a deal because he kept his first way bill of killing somebody for a bounty, because Dr. Schultz told him it was always good luck, because he had in his pocket, he was able to con these guys, make him think that he's going to get him this huge bounty, and just take a little part of it. And they're dumb enough to believe him. There's our boy. So they hand Django a gun and the dynamite. He kills those guys, those slave traders. He releases the other slaves. He takes one of the horses, maybe even 2 of them. Yeah, he takes 2 of them, one for his girl. He rides off. They look like the hero that he is, and they're just inspired, absolutely inspired. Django comes back to the house, takes them all off by guard during Mosul County. Leo's character's funeral. Goes, grabs Kerry Washington, gets to save her, and there we are. They're coming back from the funeral, and whoops, they get caught being there, and all heck fire breaks loose, and there is a shootout yet again. This time, he really takes it out on Sam Jackson. In the end, he caps his knees. He says some pretty funny lines, and Sam Jackson's just great in this role. It's just hilarious. And he blows the building up. Candyland's gone forever. He goes back to his girl. He does some struts and some tricks on his horse. It's a flashback briefly of Christoph Waltz, who rolled. And Django and his bride, now both freed slaves, former slaves, as they rise upward and onward into the horizon of smoke and fire. During the flashback with Dr. Schultz, where he said,
They're going to call you the fastest gun in the South.